Butler is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And for the Lakers, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. The wide open look here for Oladipo. It's Drummond with the rebound. And here are the Lakers.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically a second-round pick. A shocking.
So guys, I got the new NBA game. It's new. I'll put the name on the gaming channel. I haven't uploaded the gaming channel in a while.
I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. Take a break. Take a break. Please stop.
That's good from Schroeder. And the team
1 point
for tonight's
Lakers.
They have very deep rotation.
And
Kevin, I think,
when you can go
I don't
maybe
know.
10 deep,
Like, should
it
I
keeps your
get a
locker
Lakers shirt? I don't know.
happy.
No,
It
it
also
sounds fun.
protects
I
your
don't know.
team against
I
injuries
don't know.
sinking a season.
Schroeder hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Butler. A rebound by the Lakers.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Drummond with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Trying to get open is Davis. Goes back up. And he comes up with the deuce.
Leading everyone to the board using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD.
I'm gonna be uploading Madden 21.
Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Ariza. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Schroeder. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time.
This video might be a little bit long, so there's music on here. I'm gonna
He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the
change the
field to start
music.
this one so far. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. And it's Ariza in the corner. Takes the 3. Here's Adebayo. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line.
So guys, I'm gonna be getting
on
a
Davis.
PC later
First
during
foul
the
shot
years.
of the game.
And at the line last season,
So I can
about
upload gaming
78%
videos.
as a team, pretty solid numbers. And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those
Alright, 6 points. Alright.
a little extra motivation, fuel for the fire. Multi-time NBA rebound leader might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Butler kicks to Oladipo. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Drummond. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Adebayo. He'd have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. The shot off that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass.
Good job of getting
8
a high
points.
percentage look.
Alright.
Davis knows how to put himself
Look,
in
I
position
never
to
been to
attack.
an NBA game. Maybe one of these years I'll
And
go to an
Oladipo kicks to
NBA
Butler.
game.
Ariza has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Ariza's got 7 points in the game. The Lakers trail. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. Good D by Ariza.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
When you throw it ahead to Butler, he's a fantastic dunker. Really gets it up and throws it down.
Here's Davis. The Heat getting the bucket. That one falls.
He made it.
He's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
It's too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the technical free throw is good.
And as impressive as the numbers were for Jimmy Butler in the bubble, they don't begin to tell the whole story. He was hitting clutch shots for the Heat during that run in the postseason.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Iguodala comes in for Trevor Ariza. Heroes checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Oladipo. You know, Greg, going back to Jimmy Butler, it felt like each series he had a few big shots.
I mean, everything you want from your leader. The big shots, motivating others, setting an example with his play. Butler played as well as any leader in the postseason.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Here's Hero. Pass to Devin. Here's Hero. 5 to shoot. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
Here's James. Hangs in
Woo!
and
Made it.
converts on the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
The try by James.
Woo! Some dunk. Oh my God, I didn't know I could do that. Even though I'm losing
Leading by 4.
a couple points away.
1:02 left in the first quarter. And the rejection by James.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. Look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Dedmon. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Here's Hero. Iguodala kicks to Butler. And they double up Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Hero. And the layup falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's James. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy. But great players create these opportunities every single night.
Butler passes to Devin. Back to Butler. He dishes it to Iguodala. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And that one, good.
Finally.
James has got 9.
That was a great job creating in transition. LeBron using his speed puts himself in a position to attack.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. You're watching 2K Sports. Well, Greg, we know he's already a
biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding.
Oh my God! Did you guys saw that slam dunk just happening on LeBron James? What? I didn't use. Oh my God! Oh. I knew I could do that.
Hits it from 3-point range.
It was so open space to it.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Matthews. Shoots over Dragic. Can't get it to go.
Yeah.
And Miami the other way now. James against 9. LeBron with 11 points in the game. Outside Matthews. Over Dedmon. And he gets
I made it.
That's great.
I made it.
LeBron does it over and
Damn.
over again.
I didn't even do
whether
that.
it be
What?
for himself or for one of his teammates.
I used to play NBA 18, so
Here's Hero. He's defended by Hero.
shit.
Shots good by Dedmon.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Risa comes in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Goran Dragic.
Made it.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Schroeder.
We talk about Schroeder's toughness. Just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Oladipo outside. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. Robinson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. That's good from Davis on the assist by Schroeder.
27 in my head. Okay.
Good job
Gotta keep
of
that
stepping
going.
up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. Ariza outside. Loads it up for Adebayo. Down the alley-oop slam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
It's Drummond.
Damn it.
Done with it. He's picked up by Drummond for the finish. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Damn it.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Kept alive. Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And gotta like what they've been doing
I was
down low
to
in
leave,
the
but no.
post.
Miami's won 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Oladipo. Lets it go from 14. A rebound by the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Caldwell Pope. Buries it down low.
Okay, it's a tie, guys. It's a tie. Second quarter.
All heart from
It's a
Caldwell
tie.
Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Oh,
And for
shit.
Contavious Caldwell
Let me see
Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you
Ready,
applaud the
all right,
maturity of
all right.
KCP to realize
Yeah,
that
going.
he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
The pass to Oladipo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 1 and the bucket from Schroeder.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Caruso. Good for the basket.
Ooh, made it. All right, in my head
With that
now.
shot.
Those
37
defenders
points.
just
Look,
look
the
a
Lakers,
little
but
bit
once again.
gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Oladipo draws the double. Adebayo No kicks to none. Count it.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the
I didn't even
unselfish
call
play.
him out.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage,
Anyone.
maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Alex Caruso. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And LeBron's subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Dragic gets the bucket.
Shit.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
Lakers trail by 4. James with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. That shot misses.
Wait a minute.
Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Couldn't get it to drop.
Seriously,
He's now
bro.
made 5 of 8 shots.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
He's an aggressive defender with long arms. Montrezl
Woo!
Harrell is always looking to
Finally.
send it back.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Dragic kicks to Butler. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there it is for him. Butler's got 7.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays
Really?
inside.
Really,
All
bro?
the officials
Come
all
on.
over that one.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
Alright.
The Heat making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Feeds it to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter is just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create
What the
much
hell?
separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Lakers trail by 5 on the floor for Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo, Trevor Ariza out there. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard.
Jimmy Butler is really forcing the issue, leaving the defense no choice but to foul him.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Earl against Adebayo. Here's Matthews. Rebound by Butler. The Heat leading by 7. Oladipo right side. Kicks it to Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
That one good for 2.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Here's Ariza. Here's Butler. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Here's Caruso. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project him to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Harrell. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Heat lead by 13.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Over Butler. Here's Harrell to stop the run. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's Harrell missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Oladipo for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Heat also with the sub. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Robinson. Count that bucket. Schroeder's got 10 points.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. It's stolen by Oladipo. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Nunn. And that one is stuffed right through.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
They get it back. Davis. Here's Drummond. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He has 6.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And Davis with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Butler. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
God, I'm losing big time. What the hell? You've seen this before.
Different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for a reason. Earl comes in for Oladipo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Shots good from Butler.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. struggle with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Outside Dragic, down low, Adebayo. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Adebayo's got 6 in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Goran Dragic.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
No good on the free throw. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the second free throw, good.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
To the left side wing. And the Heat, another 3.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Robinson's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Schroeder. It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
Talk about being reliable at the line. At Kentucky, Tyler Hero, he hit 93% of his free throws his freshman year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. He gets that one.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one a little long.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Good work there as it goes.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
From deep, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat.
I know this game is over, bro.
That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Caruso in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Outside Robinson. Back to Dragic. There's the 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Dragic. On offense, here are the Heat. Robinson passes to Hero. Dishes it to Butler. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And Nunn has got the ball here for Miami. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bielitsa, and he banks in the layup. Bielitsa's got his first bucket in this one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Hero. And here is Bielitsa. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
The quick first step of James, along with his power, that's the difference on the drive.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nunn wide open. Bangs on the trifecta.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. James has a 2-pointer. That shot off. And the Heat going the other way now. Nunn with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Nunn against LeBron. Nunn, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And LeBron throws it down.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
And here are the Heat now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Pass to Nunn. Here's Hero. Pass to Achua. 6 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Some changes for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Markieff Morris comes in for Harrell. And Dudley subbed in for Alex Caruso. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Nunn. Here's Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
Just 2 minutes left, guys.
And that one misses. Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Heat also with the sub. Akpala's checked in. And he's good on the second. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Matthews. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. 2 shots. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Matthews. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers. Here's Akpala.
A former defensive player of the year. Don't forget, Marc Gasol with the great defense there.
The 11-footer. Morris, no good. For Miami, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. That free throw good from Oladipo. Both shots good from the stripe.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides his team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Oladipo. Oladipo draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it goes down 2 points. Bielitsa's got 6 in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a galley win for Miami.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jimmy Butler.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
LeBron's checked in for Matthews. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And Morris throws it down.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
That free throw good for Morris. 1:05 left in the game. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat to the inside. Gasol with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Horton Tucker's shot is off. The Heat have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. None, that's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the pass to Bielitsa. He kicks to Oladipo. Back to Bielitsa. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Nunn looking around. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Now James. And so takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and